right, so here's my Jersey for Kamala screen. So there we have our 16.5 thousand members. I can't believe that we have this many people on here, but it's fabulous. But it did take 5 years to grow. So let's see, what do I want to explain? I want to scroll through this really quick because we just post, so we'll post things like, I'll let people post, these memes. Donald Trump wants immigrants to pass civics and English tests to stay in America. I would like to see the results of the same test handed out at a Trump rally. So amusing. People like that. There was a post, though, that went by. Oh, it was Bonnie Watson Coleman's birthday today. It's actually, this is what I want to tell you. It's extremely interesting. The amount of people, I can see how the engagement goes because it was Bonnie's birthday. 45 people liked it. It's 710 people saw it. The meme that I just showed you, 1,100 people, it reached. 119 people liked it. Yesterday, the visibility brigade that was across, wait, let me scroll through this really quick. The visibility brigade that posts words across a bridge in Paramus, I posted that, and in 2 hours, we had almost 900 likes. 5,000 people saw it, and we had literally almost 1,000 likes. That post spoke to people. It made them, they're so upset right now. So that goes back to my word of emotions. And this is the feel-good part about Facebook. People, it gives people a moment to just breathe and go, and I'm only talking about this moment that we're in right now, right? It made everybody so happy. People were thanking everybody. People were saying, go. I drive by that every day. The engagement that I had on that post was insane. And that's the good part about it. Then other people will post. Here's a picture of a group of people. And they made it into Senator Andy Kim's office the other day. And so we show people engaging like you and like me, knowing that it's giving you encouragement that, look, other people are doing this. I can do this too. So that's another emotion that we can drive. And then he was the first one to say that Andy was going to have a town hall because he was in the office. So immediately I went onto Andy's page to find this message, and I posted it. Hundreds of people then saw it. There's just so many ways of engagement and feelings. And that's why I started with my little stickies, awareness. There's so many pages of, well, she's a freak show. What did I do? The coup d'etat. Michael Moore had a really interesting article, so I posted his article. This is great. In New York, they're going to be resist the dictator. There's a huge organizing event that's happening on the 17th. So that's a mobilized event, right? So that's giving people action to do. The other day when there was the protest, Axios posted pictures from all over the country. So we wanted to share information, letting you know that people are doing things. And then Mikey this morning, she did her Zoom. So as soon as she finished, I reposted it so people could go back and watch it if they missed it. So another great engagement. Siley has been raging and writing hysterically fabulous content. So I started posting her stuff. And so we started posting it about a week ago. And now she's up to over 2,000 people are looking at her stuff. She's probably going to go and do a Substack because she's building community and building audience. And she fact-based everything. She has links, she explains, everything is fact-based. Here's another action item. We make sure the phone numbers are up so people can have them. So it's super, super information driven. Morris County Dems, they had a town hall the other day they had the 3 mayors. So we post this so people can see, who came. People are out there working because we have to really focus on the governor's race this year. So I really try. Andy Kim, he posted this morning that, he's in DC. I mean, it's pretty much, it's just about emotions, giving people mobilization, giving people emotions, giving people a little relief, every now and then something fun. I remember when I did the summit 2 weeks ago, I told everybody that one of the memes that came across the feed 2 weeks ago when Trump was talking about renaming the Gulf of Mexico, the Gulf of America, it was a funny meme. Somebody said, I don't remember. I just lost what it was, but it was super funny. And everybody loved it and they laughed because we need a little humor to get us through this as well. So humor is a great thing to get through. But here's the thing about Facebook. Like I posted a bunch of stuff today and it gets all mixed up. So I'm trying to find things and it might be, 8 or 9 things down, so it's really hard to
Robin, can you explain that again for those how it works and
yeah,
what
so
how it actually works, and you have to what happens when you do a post and then you come back and it's further down, and how that
it's
all works.
it's further down, it's gone. So, if you post something and yesterday there was a bunch of posts and people like it, it shifts it back up to the top of the feed. So what I posted at 10 o'clock in the morning, it might be by 3 o'clock, it might be down 15 or 20 posts because other people have been responding to other ones. So, and that's the complicated part of Facebook. If you really want something to stay on the top, you have to pin it. So, and it shows you, my face is blocking the screen. Wait a second, let me move my thing over so I can find it. But there's on the side, a place where when you create your post, you can pin it. I do it on my phone all the time. And so, oh, here we go, like the little 3 dots. See where it says pin to feature? So it'll stay to the top. And then you can tell people that I pinned it to the feature and it stays up there on the top. Wait, let me go to the top and show you. Featured, see it says featured right there. So if I click on featured, anything I pinned is going to be there. So November 6th, we pinned something. We haven't pinned anything since. So all of our pinned content is in the pinned place for people to find. It used to be where you could pin things and it would stay on the top and then all the other content would go. But Zuckerberg changed that feature because he made it more complicated for us to pin things. But that said, so I just want to show you a couple things here. Wait, let me move this back over now because, all right, let me go back to, I always keep all my groups. Oh, on my I keep all my groups here so they're really quick to go to when I want to share things. So I can click on one NJ7 and then write something and I'll cut and paste what I want to share from my page there. So I do that. It's just a shortcut that makes things really quick for me. Let me go back to Jersey for Kamala. So on the side, we have all these different things, admin tools, admin assist, member requests, member questions, pending approvals, potential spam, schedule your post. So if you have your small group and you want to schedule a post, you can go in here and make it a very specific time. You have an activity log, you have group rules, member reported content, moderation alerts. So I have none today. No one did anything horrible that I had to go and check and delete or get rid of. So it's, let me show you this. So pending approvals, here we go. This is a good one. So a bunch of people want you want to post something. So you submit it and it comes to me over here in this spot, pending approval. So this person just posted the logic of destruction. It's Snyder's Substack. So I'm actually, and it's called on and how to resist it. I'm not just going to post it. I'm going to open it first. And I'm going to read this. I'm going to read the Substack from beginning to end. And I'm going to make sure it's a value of what we need to talk about today. And if I think it's worthwhile, then I'll go back and then I'll happily let them in and do it. Wait, I'm messing myself up here. Jersey, here we go. Pending approvals. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to approve it. So now another one. I'm not going to go all through these right now for you, but like if there's any weird ones, like I said, like I don't think I'm going to post this one. Let's take a look at it. You know, what does it say? Oh wait, that's the wolf pack, which I absolutely want to tell you about. Um, Felon and the Felon. I'm not posting that. I may need this on my bumper sticker. I don't think that's going to help us, right? As I curate my page. So I'm not, it's not, he is trying to overwhelm you. Ezra Klein. It's pretty much anything Ezra Klein writes about, the leader of Indivisible. I just approved it. Tom Malinowski the other day, he wrote for the Bulwark. I posted this already. I posted it 3 days ago, but it was a good article. And because things scroll through so quickly, I'm going to post it again because I'm going to give people the opportunity to see it if they didn't. I'm not posting this one. Absolutely not. Trump world, Israel, Egypt, Donald Trump plans to rename the Gaza Strip. I don't want to go there. So I have a lot of liberty because I decide.
Well, you also, I mean, and to bring this home to some of these folks,
Yeah,
you understand your audience,
thank you.
and,
Yeah,
and you've been speaking to them and you understand the brand that you're projecting, if you will. And
right.
so, but it doesn't, this is what you do here, Robin, is very sophisticated and very, it's very elaborate, if you will. It doesn't have to be. If you're running a Facebook for your 10 neighbors because you're hiding in Hunterdon County against, it could be something simple. It could be some post, but really, I guess you're trying to, you have to know the room and know the audience of who you're talking to, the sensibilities. There may be some people who are really angry you want to see angry posts, and that's their vibe, and that's what the community is. There are others who just want silly memes.
Right.
And there's no judgment here. It's just that what is that audience? What are you
Exactly.
curating for?
Thank you for like bringing me in because I need that to like.
I know you don't. You're fine. Everyone's.
So the other thing is on
We,
your.
we haven't lost anyone yet, so that's how we
Okay,
tell.
good. Okay, good. So the other thing is on your page, when people want to join, you can set it up depending on how you want it. Do you want it to be completely private? Do you want it to be for the public? There's options when you go in. And it's really, really simple to set it up because you basically Google, how do I set up my Facebook page? And you just follow the 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't want to bore you guys with that. But you can really see my group right here. It says private. Only members can see this. Visible. Wait, let me move the screen over because I'm blocking myself. Here we go. Only members can see who's in the group and what they can post. So if you're in this group, the only people who know you're here are the people that are in the group because it's a private group. And it's only visible to the people. Anyone can find the group, but they have to join by being invited in. We just don't let anyone in. So, if Carrie is in the group and he wants to invite people in, then we see that Carrie invited them. So we look at their profile page and then we accept their, and we give them the invitation in. So it keeps it, what I'd like to say, let's say 95% safe for everybody in the group. Of course, do we know if Zuckerberg and everybody else can see it? Obviously, but we're not caring about that because we're using this for our advantage. And the best way for us right now to be communicating and talking to people, like Judith said, Substack, Blue Sky. There's a million places. So here, wait, let me go to this really quick because I don't know if I lost it. I might have lost it. I had downloaded something, Democrat. There's this great site. Yeah, I accidentally X'd out of it. Oh well. It's they send videos. It's Demcast is what it's called. And they send you videos, they send you all the latest commercials, they send you all the latest memes that are really valuable for the day, like, Medicare and healthcare and immigration. And I get that all the time. And I post it up here now. It's so valuable right now for everybody to communicate. I have friends in California who see this page, and they're sharing the action items. you know, the national action items to their friends in California. If, you know, you have, it's not just for New Jersey, if you want to share it with like-minded people, because now we're kind of just, it's a democratic site. So with your smaller groups, you also, I know I'm kind of going all over the place.
No, you're
This is
fine, you're fine.
the other thing is when you create your page, you put about. So we're gonna update this next week as soon as I get the graphic done to change the name. And I'm gonna keep it looking exactly the same, the exact same font. I'm keeping the sneaker up there as a homage to Kamala, but we'll just change the word in the same font. And you know, you're gonna put what you're about. Welcome, Jersey for Joe has changed his name, Jersey for Kamala, the VPED. You know, so you can put your about for what your group is. So we're neighbor to neighbor on Maple Street. We are here to branch out, tell our neighbors, you know, inform them what's going on, whatever your blurb is, you're going to put your information there.
Anyway, I'll leave you with this message. You know, here it is, the beginning of February, Thursday night, and we had 45 people on a call about Facebook. Last week, we had a call, we had 160 people on what's next after the inauguration. We had 70 people last week. We had a dozen Tuesday neighborhood. I've never seen this level of activity, and despite all the noise you see out there, and his noise, you know, and I'm not saying bad things aren't going to happen, but what I see across the state, the things that we see, are determination by people, quiet determination to do the hard work, which is getting out the vote. And we forgot that, you know, and now this happens 2004. Remember, we got our ass kicked, and Karl Rove said the Republicans forever. And 2006, we had Nancy Pelosi. 2008, we had Obama. 2016, Trump gave us 2018, 2020, you know, so this is pretty bad. But frankly, the bad things they're doing is just more transparent. Judith and I are old enough to remember Reagan. That was pretty fucking bad. And Nixon, right? So Karen too. So I'm not trying to minimize how bad it is, but I also have a lot of hope because we have 40 people here, and then we got these great young interns getting involved. So that's the thing you should take away from today's call, that we had a lot of people interested, and a wonderful presentation, by the way. So
Thank you. Thanks for inviting me in,
Yeah,
Carrie.
really good.
absolutely. So as I said, we will probably in a week we'll have this posted. The presentation will be posted, and then you'll be able to share it. And then we're and keep an eye on a schedule. Anyway, Robin, is there anything else? Thank you for doing this. And
Oh, no, thanks for having me. And it was actually a lot more fun than I anticipated. So it was, you know,
I had no doubt. I had no doubt. Anyway, thanks everyone. We'll see you all next week.